Hey guys, so back again. Sort of a two-parter, but this not really a two-parter. We're going to go ahead now and paint the other ear. Carrying on from the last time when we painted the previous ear, as we can see on this side here. Like I mentioned last time though, we haven't gone and painted the red on. We're going to do that topically. Basically we're just going to use a brush and we're going to hand paint the red on, but that's going to come later once we get to the other details as well. We can all do it in one go. So in this video now we're going to look at painting this ear. Most people don't usually glue this on. We glued it on way back when we were prepping the helmet. That's because you also have to paint this little section here, and I think it's best to just paint it all in one go with your airbrush. So I've gone ahead, I've masked it up, I've used the same process on the top to get the curve. I've also done two strips down here, as well as a strip across, as this is actually grey I believe on the Empire Strikes Back helmet. Just noticed a bit what I've missed, so I'm just going to go ahead and correct that. Don't be scared of going with your scalpel. There we go. I'll have to go and check that. So in this video we're going to go ahead and put some paint down on it. The paints we're going to be using is Grey 79 and Tan 94. The grey I've already mixed up over here, which I forgot to bring to the table. The tan is all ready, but I'll show you how to mix paints. We've already done that. These are two straight colours, so it's very straightforward. And I've also seen with the masking. We've done enough videos on the masking, so I haven't bothered with that. But I'm going to show you a little trick now to bag it up. Most folks would just bag here, tape, and then another bag over. If you take your bag, open your bag up, cover the entire helmet. Little note with the bags, if you're in the UK with your bags, you sort of have these little holes. Make sure these are all taped up, because you don't want paint to go through. You have a nice circular hole on your helmet. So cover the bag up. Now get your scalpel. Just going to put your scalpel in. You're going to run it down the bag, like so. Make sure you don't run it down on the helmet. Just like so. You just tape it down there, and just leave you with a fair bit of time masking the entire helmet. It's quite a neat process as well. There's not much paint to go on, but it's best to be safe than sorry, so I masked the entire helmet up. Like so. Make sure firstly that the actual tape is stuck to both the bag and the helmet, which I didn't do there. There we go. And make sure as well you tape the top. Rip this one too. Like so. And there you go. That now is pretty much. Let's make sure. There we go. That now is it's ready for paint. But like I said, make sure you covered in all the holes and everything on the bags. And once you're sorted, you're ready to put some paint down on the helmet. Okay, so I've gone ahead, like I said, pre-mixed the grey. Grey 79, it's a really nice grey. It's the same grey that we used on the entire helmet. If you wanted to, you could pretty much paint the entire helmet all silver then all grey, but like I said, I like to leave the silver layers still individually. So I'll go ahead and make sure I got a nice flow going through the brush. Which I have. Now, most folks now would paint this silver, mask this bit off, because this bit's obviously silver, then paint the grey, mask the grey and silver out, paint the tan. What I'll do is I paint it all grey, including the ear cap. You can't forget the ear cap. I paint it all grey, mask the grey out, then paint it all tan, because then what I'll do is I'll go in with some brush, some chrome, silver paint, whatever, what have you, and I'll hand paint the silver sections, because the original years were milled out of aluminium, and if you paint it on with a brush, you can get sort of the grain of the metal, and it looks quite realistic, so that's what I'd rather do. So just paint it on top. Again, we'll cover all this on the topical video. We'll probably be a two-parter, the different bits. So yeah, so I'll go ahead now, paint these grey. You've already seen me paint, so it's pretty simple process. Make sure the helmet's a little bit better. Just take it nice and slow, make sure the helmet's free of dust. Just take your time with it. Make sure you have the edges as well, and also underneath, don't forget the underneath sections. Okay, so just going to take our time with it. Even paint the areas that are going to have the silver on, because it just gives you a nice even coat to paint onto later. Make sure you get all the underneath bits and the side bits. Okay, I'm going to go ahead now and paint the rear of this ear cap. And like before, nice even coats, nothing too heavy. Just you know, make sure you get nice good coverage. It's nice and smooth. That's all you really want. Also, don't forget to paint your ear cap as well. It means you've got the paint in the brush. So I don't think you can actually see me doing this, but the ear cap, I move it by ear, maybe you can see that. You can just see it. There we go, just going to paint the head of the ear cap, same as what we've done with the ear. That's pretty much it. You're going to have to go ahead, obviously, and recoat it. We've only done a light coat. So I'll go ahead now and fade out to find out where I've masked it out, and we're going to apply our Tan 94. Okay guys, so I've just finished now masking up the ear. Same as the last one, it's all done by eye. Don't really use the transfer paper for this. Again, using the Winsor & Newton masking fluid. Wait now, give it 5 minutes for it to dry. Let me go ahead then, we can start to apply our Tan 94, or sand if you want to call that. Pretty much same process as last time, but this time we need to get a really good coverage, as this is going to be the final pink layer you're going to see. So I'll go ahead now, we can fade out so you can see me painting the tan. Okay guys, so got the airbrush now all loaded up with our nice new tan colour. I'm going to go ahead now and start to apply it. I'm going to start with the sides first of the piece. Still ensure all the tape is down. Just double check everything. You don't want paint seeping through. Excuse me, I had to brush my mouth. I don't need paint job. Again, same process. Light coat. It's a bite-in layer. It'll give the more thicker layers something else to grip into. But then again, you've already painted on the grey, so it's a pretty nice surface. It's not like you're painting on a really glossy surface. Yeah. Tape is I've changed tape brands, and this tape doesn't seem very good, so I hope it's holding up nicely. I'll go ahead now, give the front a nice even going over. If it does help, like I said before, hold your hand. You don't have to, hold your hand if you're comfortable with your one-handed, but most folks do it two-handed. Don't forget to change angles and go down into the groove as well, because you actually can see the upper and lower sections. Okay, make sure you get all the bits, including the top bit. Nice even coats. Then I'll change angle. So we're going to apply our sand colour. Make sure we don't miss any spots as the grey shows up. quite vivid against the sand. So give that 5 minutes now. I'll put a final coat on. It's got quite a nice coverage. Then I'll go ahead and we'll cut to removing the tape, which hopefully has stopped the paint going on all this work we've done on this helmet, and also to remove the masking fluid. So we'll fade out now. Right, so it's been about 10 minutes now. As usual, paint is slightly tacky. That's how we want it. I have had a go at peeling some of it already, as you can see by here. Just wanted to make sure it all worked out before I started filming. So go ahead now and remove the tape, or the bag I should say. Looks like it's done its job. Get this down, like so. Right, go ahead now and start to remove the tape. Don't go too rough with it, as usually when I paint the helmet, I do take longer. I'm painting this literally every day because it's a commission. Usually want to leave a couple of days between each coat. So when you take it, if you're doing as fast as me, make sure you take your time with the masking tape, as the paint can be slightly delicate. Okay, so now we'll have a look now at removing some of the masking fluid. I'll move this in a bit closer so you can take a look. Okay, so we go with this first bit right here. Just gently pick it, then pull it up. You can slowly see the damage coming through. This Windsor Newton, it comes up alright. Usually in one nice layer. Just as I say that, it doesn't do it. There we go. Okay, you can slowly see the damage start to come through now on the camera. And this is pretty much all there is to it. Go ahead and try to do it on the cap. There we go. Come around so you can properly see it. Just grab a bit you want to pull. We'll go from here. The camera will focus. There we go. Just kind of grab it with the scalpel. And there you go. You can start to pull it up and reveal to damage. So I'll go ahead now. Alright guys, so here's the helmet. It's all been dried. I went ahead and I've removed all the masking tape and the masking fluid to give us our finished ear caps. As you can see, I've also gone ahead and painted the silver. I was going to show us painting that, but it's pretty simple. It's just a paintbrush and just hand painted it on. And when it's slightly tacky, I put some more paint. I bring it across, and it gives a nice grain effect, and it looks like it really does look like aluminium. If you can see it on here, you can see the grain. There you go, and it looks like brushed aluminium. When it goes together, you know, it really does pop. So yeah, that's pretty much the ear cap. We got it. Obviously, then we got to go in and we'll have to fine detail in the silver. Same on the bottom piece done by here, as well as painting up the other ear with the painting the red details that are inside this section. But that'll be covered on another video about topical damage, because we also have to paint in the super detail bits that will go inside the silver. As we don't usually do that. Well, I don't usually do that when I'm airbrushing, as it's a lot easier. You have a lot more control with a brush. So yeah, next video now. I'll quickly cover masking this up, because we're going to start on the red section. We'll finally almost have a finished Boba Fett helmet painted up.